Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, and we're going to do a quick update to kind of tell you and run through a few things to talk about the severe weather threat. The time is 9:24, so if you do see this a little later perhaps, just know that there may be new information, but you can always find the latest on our free Be Our Proud app. Just open that up on your phone, or you can find it on beourproud.com as well. So we'll get started. The Storm Prediction Center has placed areas to our north and west under an enhanced risk for severe weather on Friday. Now, as the night goes on and as we head to the overnight hours, that threat begins to shift more eastward, putting our area under the gun for some severe weather before sunrise on Saturday. So as the day goes on and we lose instability once the sun goes down, there may be enough instability and a good bit of all those components still together, or the ingredients, we'll just say, for a few strong to severe storms before the sun comes up on Saturday. So I don't really want you to focus on the colors necessarily. Just know that the entire area has a risk for severe weather Friday night to early Saturday morning before that risk increases once the sun comes up. So the Storm Prediction Center has pushed the threat to the east, including the entire Be Our Proud area under an enhanced risk for severe weather. Our risk will mainly be Saturday morning to around lunchtime, but again, the timing may fluctuate a little bit. It may speed up, it may slow down. This is just something we're going to have to fine tune in the next 12 and 24 hours, but you can count on us to keep you posted. Now, an enhanced risk is a level 3 out of 5 on the scale, and what's concerning is some storms may fire up in the middle of the night while you're sleeping. So you need to have multiple ways to receive warnings, and be sure to have ones that can wake you up when you go to bed Friday night and through at least Saturday afternoon. Not just that, but the Storm Prediction Center has also placed our area under, and you see the hatch spots. That indicates that there is a chance for significant severe weather. That means damaging winds in excess of 70 and 75 miles per hour, perhaps a strong tornado, which would be an EF2 or greater or stronger, and it could be long tracked and long duration. So this is something that we need to take seriously. This doesn't guarantee that it's going to happen, but just know that the ingredients are there, and it is looking more likely that the Deep South will be facing a severe weather threat. The threat levels, again, mainly will be for damaging winds with the squall line. And then out ahead of the squall line, we will be monitoring the situation very carefully for some rotation, which could spawn some tornadoes. They could become supercellular in nature, and those are those tiny, tiny little cells, but they pack a punch and produce some very dangerous tornadoes. Hail, large hail, will also be a threat. This doesn't look to be a flooding threat necessarily. Heavy rain threat comes into play starting on Monday. The same system will lift from the north, or from the south to the north back into our area, which could lead to some heavy rainfall, but that's to come a little later. Let's run you through the Futurecast, and keep in mind the timing and intensity of this system will likely change within the next few hours or so, but as we get closer, we'll really be able to nail this down. As we head throughout the day today, we'll see passing clouds, and this is actually the latest run of the Futurecast. This is all brand new data ingested in, showing scattered showers tomorrow morning, scattered showers throughout the day. We're not anticipating any severe weather during the afternoon hours as of right now on Friday. So we'll just see plain showers, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms mixed within, but overall the threat doesn't come until the overnight hours. More so after midnight. Now watch what happens. As we head into the overnight hours, a few showers will be possible, perhaps some thunderstorms as well. Here comes that squall line. You see out ahead of that squall line, and this is simulating what radar could look like at 7 a.m. Saturday morning. You see those little individual cells. That is kind of painting a picture of the potential for some of those supercells I was telling you about. Those will have to be watched very, very carefully for the chance for some tornadoes to develop. The Futurecast starting at like 9:30 brings the squall line through the capital city, but again, this timing could definitely change. The squall line could speed up or slow down. This usually occurs. Weather is not an exact science, but we do the best to our ability, and we'll forecast it and walk you through it. Once this system ultimately develops, we'll have a better feel on it. But this is just showing more so Saturday morning. This is mid-morning hours and then late morning hours as well, bringing that squall line that could produce some damaging wind gusts in excess of 70 miles per hour. So then it puts it more to our east toward New Orleans and Slidell, and more so the Mississippi Gulf Coast late in the morning into the afternoon hours. Notice Baton Rouge, we're dry. Once this moves through, our afternoon won't be too bad. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies and cooler temperatures thanks to the passing front. Temperatures mainly in the 60s. New Orleans still getting some rain. By the middle part of the afternoon, late afternoon, we're all dry, and the threat moves more eastward toward the Florida Panhandle through the evening hours. And in fact, our Sunday's looking quite nice as well. We'll see partly cloudy skies and temperatures a little cooler in the 60s as well. So kind of to break it down for you, again, this is going to be, as of now, this could change by the time Chief Meteorologist Jesse Gunkel comes in tonight. Our timing could fluctuate a little bit, so be sure to check in with us frequently over the next 12, 24, 36, and 48 hours as we fine-tune the forecast and get you ready for the weekend and, of course, the big national championship game. As of now, the timing will be overnight after midnight through early Saturday through around lunchtime. That will be our window of opportunity for some thunderstorms to develop and become severe. So you do want to brush up on your severe weather safety plan and have multiple ways to receive warnings. Some that will wake you up. You always want to have at least 2 ways to receive warnings. And this is why we always stress that you want to have your plan in place year round so you don't have to kind of panic and try and get everything together when a watch or a warning's issued. No, you want to be prepared well ahead of time so all you can focus in on is keeping you, your family, and your pets safe. You don't want to be by any windows because keep in mind damaging winds and straight line winds can be just as damaging, if not more damaging, than a weak tornado. And so definitely something to keep in mind. You want to move into an interior room, have as many walls between you and the outside as possible. You want to avoid all windows and glass. I know a lot of people like to watch thunderstorms. No, this is not the time to do so because again, these thunderstorms have a lot of energy in the upper levels of the atmosphere. They can shoot all that wind energy down to the surface, and we could have some issues. Also, if you live in a mobile home, you want to find somewhere to potentially stay or have a place to go if any warnings are issued, because mobile homes are not where you want to be. They're essentially a death trap for tornadic storms, damaging winds as well. If you are going to New Orleans, keep in mind this same system obviously is going to move to New Orleans tomorrow. We'll just see scattered rains. I know a lot of people are heading to New Orleans early, including LSU's going, the team's going tomorrow, and we'll see scattered rains. Again, not expecting any severe weather during the afternoon. It's going to be warm, very muggy. Some areas may even top out around 80 degrees tomorrow. Saturday, the showers and storms will move in late morning and then afternoon as well, maybe I would say mid to late morning for New Orleans, and then exiting the area by the afternoon. So that you want to stay severe or weather aware for Saturday as well. Again, the second half of the day, the evening, if you have plans to be out downtown, Saturday night, you'll be fine, and it'll actually be quite cool Saturday night. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s and 50s. But then Sunday, sun and clouds with maybe a shower, more so late in the day. You'll be fine there for any of your Sunday fun day plans. But then Monday, we'll be dealing with the rains again, passing showers. And that is we'll have to see how this whole system evolves to kind of fine tune Monday as well, because this will be essentially the same system. So we'll just have to see how Friday night and Saturday goes before we can really say what will happen on Monday. But I would pack the rain gear if you are heading down to New Orleans, even Sunday. So same for Monday. Tuesday, our rain chances linger as well. If you are staying in Baton Rouge and if you're wondering about any any of your football parties, or you just have any plans this weekend. Again, Friday night into Saturday, you do want to stay weather aware. The rain should clear out late in the morning. I would say lunchtime, therefore after. That's as of now. And then we have a 60% chance for rain here on Monday, Tuesday as well, and even into Wednesday. Maybe late next week we could see a nice cool down, but in the meantime, it's looking like temperatures are going to be quite mild. And if we'll get a quick recap on this, keep in mind there is that enhanced risk for severe weather here on Saturday. And again, I want you to focus on the whole idea that yes, severe weather is looking more likely for our area. That doesn't mean it is going to happen, but just know that several severe storms will be possible starting overnight Friday, Saturday morning through at least lunchtime. That's why that enhanced risk has been issued for our entire area. The threat, damaging wind gust, and perhaps a few tornadoes, some of which could be on the stronger side. So we'll wrap things up, and you can always find the radar online as well, interactive radar, and don't forget to download the free Be Our Proud app. You can find us on social media, Facebook and Twitter as well, and the Be Our Proud app is a very nice tool to have. We'll keep you posted on there. You can always find us online, and the whole weather team will be here and guide you along each step of the way. And again, you can find Chief Meteorologist Jesse Gunkel. He will be in starting at 5 o'clock tonight on NBC Local 33. Hope you have a great day.